bridge that we went under earlier. Here's the town. We're in the central part of Lisbon now. Lots of statues. This is from 12th of October 1798. Some bloke up there. Nescu, Nescau. And a waterfall. What a lovely town centre. Cathedrals.
Right on the end of it, cathedral from 1150. It has been started the construction 10 years before the Notre Dame.
11th century cathedral built for Notre Dame.
Middle Age starts to change from here. The streets are no longer wide and big as before. And from here, this is the last straight one. We'll have curves everywhere. And what we say is that what everything else goes up must come down. So somehow soft approach, just expectation. Look, this, I'm not touching the brake and the car stops.
Yeah, electric motor
You
stuff.
see that this is safe.
Yeah.
As it's electric, yes, it won't lose it touch the energy. Right here and here. So we are located just in front of what was the main gates or the iron gate, this one. So there's a longer there, but it was just in front of this church. As you see this, the church is here, so the door will be.
St. Antonio was born right here. On May 12th, the Holy Father knelt on this and reverently prayed to St. Antonio. May 12th, 1982. Oh, this is just another beautiful view.
Here,
Okay.
which are the same stones you find under the church over there.
Ah,
What are they? This
oh,
is what you're saying.
oh, this from the
Lisbon
this is the
wall.
castle.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
inserted the.
These are the walls of the castle.
By seeing it starts over there, you see that it ends over there, so it was huge. And if you London. Oh, from Senegal.
Come, Mum. Yeah.
Middle-aged men are agents. Church will stop now.
Yeah.
We laid the sun gate, and from here going down towards the river to go around to finish on that side or to
Lisbon at night.
the
just going to the top deck now so that we can watch the ship go off. It's going under that bridge again and we want to see how close it gets.
Initially, as we transit along the Portuguese and then Spanish coasts, and then we will alter to the north-northeast and commence our journey across the Bay of Biscay. Once across the
There ain't a lot of room up there, is there? Shit. Oh my living, that is really close. Oh yeah, watch this one. Look at this one. Oh my god. You can nearly touch it. That's it, folks, just like that. We're back in Southampton. Another cruise ship over there. Can't see which one it is. We've had an awesome trip. Krista and I will do some feedback at the end of this on what we thought of Iona and the cruise overall. But we're home. Hey everyone, so thank you to everyone who's been watching our videos. We really appreciate it. We've obviously come off the cruise now and we thought we'd give a little bit of feedback on what we thought, how it all went. We did get the drinks package and we'll just let you know what we think about that as well. We booked our cruise a couple of weeks before we went, so we weren't real big planners of everything. We just decided to go on a cruise. We got a really good price. So yeah, just bear that in mind that we didn't plan major things in front. So first thing we'll say, embarkation. Obviously it's during COVID, so we had to have COVID tests and things like that. How did you find that, Christo?
That went really well. It went actually quite smooth.
Yeah, we
like clockwork.
Yeah. So we parked a little while away in a car park that we paid. We got a really good price for, and we got a Uber to the port. So we went through a different area that people in cars went up in. So I can't comment on that. But we went through the tent. We got through, we had to do the immigration stuff where they just asked for our passport and our vaccination status. And then we went through, we got our tests, and then we were ferried upstairs while we waited for the results. All went really well.
The longest we waited for was the results.
Yeah, especially Mum's and Christo's.
Everything else was so quick.
Yeah. Got on the boat, everything was perfect. We hadn't booked any preferential rooms or anything like that. So we were on level 5, which we found really convenient, next door to the gym. Obviously, we went there every day. It was quite choppy the first day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we didn't really feel it at the front, did we?
Don't feel it on the level 5 because it's quite low to the water.
Yeah.
It's not that high, so...
It's the first time we had a balcony. I don't think I could go on a cruise ship again without having a balcony. It was lovely to be able to go out and do that and just have that space outside where you didn't have to leave your cabin, eh?
Yeah.
So obviously everything we're saying here is just our personal opinion. It's our personal preference. We love the P&O ship. We've done P&O in New Zealand. And this Iona was massive. It really overwhelmed us when we first got on it. The size of it is overwhelming. Like my mum and brother were like, we're just never going to find each other. We just don't know how we're going to find each other. We did get, we ended up having a sanctuary that we went to. But yeah, basically it's a massive ship. Took a little bit of time getting used to. The ports were lovely. We enjoyed every single one of the ports we went to. What was your favourite?
Most of them were good. Barcelona was really good
Yeah, we love Barcelona,
because
especially.
we were there overnight.
Yeah, I think the overnight was really good, so we got to see more, go more and more, and we did the tuk-tuks, which were really fun.
Yeah, very expensive, but a lot of fun.
Yeah. The things I didn't like were probably we had to wear masks because of COVID. So if you were walking around, you had to wear masks. If you got up to go to the buffet because you forgot something like a knife and fork or something like that, you had to go back and get your mask. They were quite stringent about it. You couldn't walk anywhere without it. You didn't have to have it when you're in bars. If you went to the shows, you had to have it, which was the main show area. So at the front of the ship where you go and see the big shows, you had to have a mask. But when you're sitting in the bars, you didn't have a mask to watch those.
As long as you sit down, then you don't have to wear your mask. But as long as you stand up, you have to wear your mask.
Except if you're going to the front of the ship where the big shows were, you had to wear your mask.
Yes.
in the show. Yeah. We didn't actually. We went to one of the shows there, which was the cruise show, and we just didn't get it. I don't know if it's because we're too old or what, but it was atrocious. It was called Festival, and it was just it was not very good. We didn't enjoy that. There was no turn down service. I mean, I know it's not a major problem, but it's nice to have that turn down service. I must say, we did miss having our little animals.
Yeah. With the towels.
Yeah. Food was excellent. Everything was delicious. It was just lovely. It wasn't one place we went to where the food wasn't nice. We actually went to the buffets more really than we did to the main restaurants.
Yeah, you'll never go hungry.
Yeah.
No, whenever you want anything to eat, even at after 12 at night, there was something to eat.
Yeah. We went to the shows, as I said. The main comedian we didn't find very funny. I mean, again, that's just a personal thing. There was a Spanish comedian on there who was hilarious. We loved him. We went to all his shows. The guest speaker, Phil Campion, was amazing to listen to. We really enjoyed listening to him. Very, very informative, and his shows were always packed. Now, the other thing I'll just mention is we did do the drinks package. Now, Christo and I do drink, and we certainly got our money's worth out of it. I'm not saying for 1 minute it's not worth it if you're a drinker. However, I feel like it did. It made us feel like we had to drink to get our money's worth. So I think bear that in mind, that it does probably make you drink more. And we spent so much time in the ports seeing things that those days you came back and you thought you've just got to drink more. So, you know, I'm not saying that it wasn't worth it, because it was, but I do think, you know, for an extra £80 a day, it does make you feel like you've got to drink your money's worth. So I just bear that in mind. I wouldn't do it again. I just think the fact that both people in the cabin have to have it. Yeah, Christo's upset about that. I do think the fact that two people, if you're both in the same cabin, you have to have it. I find that a little bit weird. But yeah, I wouldn't get that again. But overall, we had a fantastic time. We are looking at other cruises. At this stage, we're just doing our tiki touring around New Zealand. We're in the UK now. We're doing our tiki touring around the UK. We've got a few plans coming up of where we're going next and what we're doing. I really appreciate everyone that has liked our videos and that we've doubled our subscribers. I'm so stoked about that. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. If you haven't, then please do consider it. We are, like everyone else on YouTube, the more subscribers we get, then the better it is for us. Just don't be nasty. There's no need for it. If you don't like us, go somewhere else.
And like.
Yes, like, subscribe. Yeah, and overall, thank you very much. And we're ready for our next adventure. Take care.
Bye.